Hi guys, today I'm going to discuss about XPath. So basically XPath is a technique to navigate through HTML structure in a web page. They used to find the element in the DOM and do some specific action using Selenium. Okay, so I have opened one open source of website opens Orange HRM, and I will like do all the demo part here only. Okay. So let's start. So suppose you want to find this element, this search button using XPath. So for that you have to first inspect the element or the whole web page. So suppose I click and do inspect. So you will see all the elements which are there. HTML element which are present in this web page is coming up here in this element section. So just press Ctrl F to go to this search text box where we will put our XPath, and accordingly it will find from these elements. So basically, there are two types of XPath. One is absolute XPath and another one is relative XPath. So in case of absolute XPath, the searching start from the static node, means that whatever element you are trying to search will start from this HTML tag, and going through all these tags it will come to that element you are trying to search. Let's give an example. So if I click in this icon and try to find this text PIM, okay, so this text is under H6, and okay, so I will try to go navigate from the node starting node HTML to this H6. So absolute XPath start from single slash, so I will give single slash then HTML. After that we'll go to body, then div. After that again div, and again div, one more div. After that header, again div, again div. Okay, after div, span, then H6. Okay, so I have navigated to this element and I have used absolute XPath, and I have started from the HTML node. So generally in like project or in the framework we work, we don't use this absolute XPath because you see it start from the static node. So suppose if there any change between this node, then the XPath will fail like automatically. Suppose there is one motive inserted in between this HTML to this H6 or any other tag, then your XPath will fail. So for that purpose we don't use absolute XPath. So we have another type of XPath which is called relative XPath. So we will be using relative XPath only in the project, or whatever you will do work, we will always use relative XPath. So relative XPath start from like from anywhere of this HTML structure. You can start from anywhere. Just I will show you one example. So relative XPath start from double slash, so double slash and x6. See, I'm able to find this H6 just entering H6 and using double slash, and I don't have to come from that starting node to here. So this is very simple and this is dynamic, because whatever changes done between HTML tag to H6 will not affect this XPath, because we are not using anyone in that middle. tags. We are simply using h6 here. Okay, so we will use a relative XPath in our project and everywhere. I'm going to show you the structure of this relative XPath. So just generate start from double slash and after that tag name. So tag name is basically all these HTML tag like body, div, header, I. These all are tag. If you have studied HTML, you must have known these div, HR, form. These all are tags, and these class, role, type, and these are our attribute, and like these are like value of the attribute, like reset, submit. These are value of the attribute. So this is the structure of relative XPath: tag name and square bracket and at the rate attribute and attribute value. Using this, you will be able to find the relative XPath. So suppose I want to find the XPath of uh, this include thing. So suppose, and then I have to just click in this icon, arrow icon, and just hover here. Okay, so this is that one, the include tag like element. So I will find the XPath. So for that, let's start double slash. The tag name is label, and so we are able to find, because it has 49 label tags. So you can see 49 label tags are coming here, and you can go to each one of them using this, click on this arrow. But our purpose is to find single element, because when you do any action using Selenium, you have to find only one element and do the action. If you get more than one element, then your execution will fail and gives exceptions that element is not found. So for that, I have to include all that attribute thing and value thing. So label, I can use this class, like this class are, or so let's try label class equal to, I will copy this class name, the value, paste it here. Okay, so I tried with class, but still I'm getting like 7 elements. So this is not for perfect. So I think I have to try with another update. So what I can do, I can try with this name. Okay. So there are some functions in a XPath text start with, ends with. So we will be using all these to find our XPath. Don't worry about it now. I will show everything. So now I will be using text. As text is a function, we don't use that at the rate. Okay, at the rate is used when you are using any attribute. I'm not using any attribute. I'm using this text to find the element. I missed one bracket, square bracket. Yeah, see, so I am able to find one element. So that is the correct exact XPath. Similarly, I can use, there are other functions we can use to find the XPath. And I'm using here tag name is label, because I want to find it in the label. Suppose if I use star, then it will find in every tag which is present in this tone. It will not find in find only in label.